Smith for three.
Tonight, and he is going to continue.
From long range, you're doing your team a disservice
On the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. Some physicality in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him.
So they're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the Warriors get it back.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
All right, go.
Here is Livingston. Spates. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead, leading by 17. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Guys, I'm here with Steph.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 7. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Smith. He has 20 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, filling out the middle. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry wide open, and the shot is long. The Cavaliers leading by 15.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from put up solid numbers off the bench.
Smith kicks to Love. Back to James. Clock at 6. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Thompson. And it's 7 points for LeBron. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you can see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster. And guys, you talk about ascended stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
James up top, guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Pass to Thompson. Right through the D for the layup. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Warriors trail by 13. He dishes it to Green. Takes the three. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 12.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
James has a two-pointer. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. It's Curry with the drive. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Curry outside. Love grabs the... Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 14. Outside Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk plays. Just be solid out there.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush is checked in. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league-best 28 road wins.
Curry kicks to Barnes. That is good. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up.
Warriors trail by 15. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And that one's good, Shumpert.
You know, really, quite honestly, Shumpert is as good as it gets when you consider knocking down shots like that.
Up top, Curry. He's got 10. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 10 points for Barnes. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Dellavedova. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Passes it to Barnes. The 11-footer. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Azili. It's stolen by Smith. On the wing, Shumpert. It's stolen by Green. The 10-footer. Tries again. Mozgov with the block. Lets it go from the wing. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 29.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Here's Dellavedova. They've got Kyrie Irving. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. On the wing, Green, guarded by Frye. It's Iguodala with the drive. Dishes it to Livingston, and he gets it to go. Livingston's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in Perth last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Arthur coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
You know, going back to Bogut's fanfare entering the league, was 3rd in Rookie of the Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular, years. For shot blocking and defense were always strong. Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
LeBron with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Good D by Thompson.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Nice shot by Bogut.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
That's good. 18 points for LeBron.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 11 points for Draymond Green.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
James, and again it's Cleveland.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Lets it fly. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The baseline J. And the basket by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
James kicks to Thompson. Back to LeBron. He's feeling it. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Outside Curry. The dish to Thompson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, it says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pulls from the top of the key. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Green, the screen. And here is Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Green passes to Thompson. Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Love kicks to Smith. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Stolen by Thompson. Now Smith. Let's go. And that's going to be a travel. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking.
Thank you, Kip.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you think, Shaq?
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight, but we're just
to speech unavailable here.
siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il
cause they really passed the statute of limitations. The streets still holler about how strong I am. I heard still holler about how wrong I am. As a little had me amazed how my steady hand kept it afloat. Let it sit, cool it hard and hit the set. Cool it heartless in front of the store projects. Long as I made a profit, I see you eyeing me. Your fire escape diary filled with pages of episodes that shine me. No, I believe on my hammer for
The speech unavailable here.
Hold the court in the street beat, cause I got pride.
Same team, no game. Keep chicks that rather rock so trade. The corners got no shame. Trying to build these figures. Headquarters left, he ain't gone, he's still with us. Not in the physical, through us he live. I can see him with Big L, Pun, Pac and Big. Watching over the kid like, yeah, shit, the wait's over. Blow out and take over, I'm the truth. Give you proof at your video shoot. Pull them on you while them cameras on you. How you love that? Don't
NBA 2K16. The speech unavailable here.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, a vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con tal euforia. Y abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal y un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pasos. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones. Vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida. Vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. En busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo.
I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me are on the same course. I'm slipping down a chain reaction, and here I go, here I go, here I go, go. And once again I'm yours in fractions. It takes me down, pulls me down, pulls me down low. Honey, it's raining tonight, but storms always have an eye, have an eye. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know
tour with fifth wheel bus. Back to the real world, time to wake up, smell antifreeze. The land with big brothers bad to me. I got a blind date with destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. Must stay out wickedly perfect. You're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on a planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like a small medical team. Lead Coopers, a league of supreme. Rest your luck with sleep, go home. The biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh like the last comic standing. Making the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some. Feed me, do the dishes if you need me. Everybody's so emo, everyone expects emotion. While I'm holding on to long-term solution to that notion that everything must go, be shown off, be bad, be thrown into the lions as if the crowd cares. Some are born like us, most are born like them. Some will live to the fullest, some will die in the system. Just trying to live them out, see I admire the mission, acquire the license to listen with the fire to. So where's my welfare? Where's my healthcare? Where's my sandwich? There's my sandwich. So spin knockers spinning, old white men grinning. Power to devour and do its bidding. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. Can you think of a single thing you've done that's meant anything, anything at all? I know I'll probably take the fall. I was going in circles till I hit the wall. I'm absolutely sure one day I'll settle down, find a special spot, a best gallon cement. I've got trees growing, got a flower garden going, couple herbs for the cooking, couple more for the. Got a hammock for the swinging, fresh tomatoes for the salad. It'll compliment the burger straight cooking on the grill. Still let myself so stupid I can't walk home alone. No need a shoulder to lean on, I need a coat. Music's my meal ticket. If I could keep living on, to get times ticking like waiting in line, and you don't get in. No weights and no hole in the weight of the game is breaking your soul. Keep changing your game, playing the role. Keep telling my family short like Tolkien readers. Let it linger hard to pick up teeth with broken fingers, and I humble myself till I was hollow inside. But no more, I get the zip where you can swallow my pride.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being a loner. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold up. trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing.
Primo, dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난 갈아탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 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 헤야오
이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여. 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도모 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이. 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치는 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 헤야오 헤야오
내 같아 부다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 높고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 빛을
change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old. Just the same old. Just the same old thing.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Me and you getting it on. Don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age still keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack.
Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
live, the home of the Raptors in downtown Toronto, the Air Canada Centre. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. It came right down to the wire.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road.
Speech unavailable here.
Wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We've got Thompson, Kevin Love out there with McRae. Then there's Irving. And it's James in at the point guard position. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
And thank you, Doris. Got a piece of it. Love dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Love. LeBron's got 5.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Outside DeRozan. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. He kicks it to Scola. The 11-footer. Here's Biyombo. And Thompson sends it back. The feed to James. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lowry against LeBron. Here's Biyombo. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love. And guys, Bismack Biyombo, he got into a groove at the end of last season. After Al Jefferson went down, remember the month of April, he averaged nearly 9 rebounds a game, 2.5 blocks. He was all over the floor.
Yeah, and that's Bismack. I mean, he's that guy. He cleans the glass for you. Intimidates shooters in the lane. He's not all the way consistent yet, but he's shown steady improvement.
And Biyombo drops them both.
Talking about Bismack Biyombo, he entered the league as an extremely raw prospect, was a 7th pick in 2011. His shot and general awareness were the biggest concerns, but last season he shot over 60% from the floor. The 2 seasons before. Before that was only 45%.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Cross-court passes are high-risk passes.
Here's Scola. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And getting back to Biyombo for a moment, he has the potential for a breakout year. I mean, all the physical tools you would want. He's seen enough of the game. He's worked on those skills. Now it's time to just put it all together and become the player your potential dictates.
Free throw, no good for James. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The drive by Lowry. Scola with a clean look. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
In talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Now, here's Biyombo, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
A shot by Lowry, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. And last year, down to 35.
The shot by Carroll, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving up top. Carroll covering. McRae passes to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. 16 points for LeBron.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far. Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact,